First at 5, no criminal charges against the officer who shot and killed a man at an Alabama mall last Thanksgiving.
Alabama's Attorney General Steve Marshall making that announcement today. He also said the shooting was justified. Our Tyler Fingert live in the studio with us right now. And Tyler, you've been going through this report all afternoon. Tell us how they reached this decision.
Lenise and Byron, they say this report was all about transparency. Along with this 24-page document, they released video of the shooting. The Alabama Attorney General's office says the officer acted reasonably during the active shooter threat. But I want to warn you, the video is disturbing. This video shows the chaos and the split-second decision a Hoover police officer had to make on Thanksgiving night after 2 people were shot inside the Riverchase Galleria Mall.
What we've learned here is not only our assessment, but also the FBI's assessment, is that we believe that the officer involved in this particular case did so.
Today's decision clearing the officer of any criminal wrongdoing. According to the report and video evidence released today, the officer and his partner were stationed nearby when 2 people were shot and in less than 5 seconds confronted the person they thought was the shooter, 21-year-old April Bradford Jr. Bradford had a gun in his hand, running away from the officers.
We believe that there is a totality of the story that ultimately demonstrated this officer perceived that April Bradford was a direct threat not only to 2 people that were on the ground, but to others in the mall.
In the report, the officer who opened fire on Bradford Jr. says because of how quick the situation unfolded, he didn't give a verbal warning before firing.
I think the video itself, speaks to what law enforcement has to do in making very quick judgments and how this officer was trained and executed his training in handling this particular situation.
Bradford's family spoke after the ruling was released. They said they don't consider this justice.
This don't make no sense. I spent 12 years in the Marine Corps defending this country. Worked at the Birmingham City Jail over 26 years. Dealing with law enforcement. All right. And this is bull crap that I told you was going to happen from the start.
20-year-old Aaron Brown was eventually arrested and charged with attempted murder in the shooting at the mall. I'm going to continue going through the document that was released today. I'll have late developments when I see you after the State of the Union. We're live in the studio tonight. Tyler Fingert, Fox 10 News.